In today's video, I have the top 10 loadouts that you should be using in rank for this season. Now, I do this every single update, so if you want to see more in the future, of course, subscribe, hit the like button, and if there's a weapon that you wanted to see on here that wasn't included, it might be in one of my previous videos, so make sure to check them out too. This is also a Call of Duty Mobile sponsored video, so make sure to hit the link in the description below. Anyways, let's hop right into it. We're gonna start off with SMGs, and our first weapon is the Fennec. So I'll show you the gunsmith and then explain the rest of the loadout. This is it. It has a bit of range. It's somewhat hard to control, but if you practice enough, it won't be an issue. It's just vertical recoil. And then I'm running prize fighters. You can run a pistol if you want. There's going to be a lot of pistols shown throughout this video. Copy one of those gunsmiths and use it here if you don't like running a knife or prize fighters. I have the Annihilator. I'm using this for every single loadout in this video. I tried to use the claw last season, but for me, I just like the Annihilator much better. And then Molotov is still insane. And this season we have a little bit of spice, the gas grenade. This recently received a buff, making it have a larger radius, which means it's much stronger. That's probably the best thing they could buff for this. So you're going to see this a lot in your future ranked matches. And I'm running UAV, Stealth Chopper, Advance. They're the best score streaks in the game, the best combo easily. I'm running lightweight because I like to be very aggressive with the Fennec, and gung ho so I can reload and throw grenades while I'm on the go. And then of course, dead silence. For a second SMG, we have the Switchblade X9. This thing is insane. You don't need to have the mythic, but I am running the mythic because it has a very cool kind of red dot on the skin, but the base iron sights aren't even that bad. And for my secondary, I did mention earlier, I do run pistols. I'm mainly running the LCAR. This LCAR build is going to give you a lot of movement speed. Actually, I believe more than the base melee. So it's really good. I got this from a pro player. I forget which one. I'm sorry. It might have been Space. Again, Annihilator, Molotov, and Gas Grenade, as well as the same score streaks and the same perks. For our next SMG, we have the CX9. And if you guys want to see more SMG gunsmiths, I recently made a video on the top 5 SMGs of season 10, but it's going to be the same for season 11. So make sure you go check that video out. And this is my CX9 gunsmith. It's very strong. Pretty much treat it as a Fennec. It's just a better Fennec with less recoil. And then we have the same LCAR build, Annihilator, Molotov, Gas Grenade, score streaks, UAV, Advanced UAV, and actually not Swarm. I don't know why that's there. This should be Stealth Chopper. I mean, you know how it works. You've probably seen it a million times. So strong. Gung Ho, Lightweight, and Dead Silence as our perks. Moving on to our assault rifles, I have the HVK this time. I did not include it last season because I really just didn't want to see it any more in rank than I had to, but I'm giving you the sauce, and here it is. This gun is nuts. It needs a nerf. In 2 taps if you hit a headshot. It's crazy. The LCAR as usual. Then we have Annihilator, Molotov, and this time we're running a trophy system because you want to play a little bit slower with the HVK than you would with an SMG. You're not going to be running up throwing gas grenades all the time. You need to honestly protect yourself from gas grenades. And for our perks, we switched it up. We have Pinpoint, which is amazing, really strong. I think this might get a nerf soon. Toughness to help with that hit flinch, and I love to run hardline. It makes you get your score streaks way faster. For assault rifle number 2, we have the Kilo 141. I added this back into the list because nothing changed on it. It's been good forever. Here's my gunsmith. It's an absolute laser beam. And then I have Pinpoint, gonna make it even more accurate, Toughness, and Dead Silence. You can also run hardline. It's just personal preference. These two are pretty interchangeable on most assault rifles. And for a third AR, and this is what you're gonna see the most in rank this season, it's extremely easy to use. It has a very fast fire rate. It has no recoil, decent damage. Just overall a really strong gun. This build is actually Tectonics. He's a very good pro player. Shout out to him. And then I run prize fighters, but you can put the pistol that I've been talking about this whole time in there if you really wanted to. And of course, we have Molotov Trophy, Pinpoint, Toughness, Dead Silence, which you can also switch out again for hardline. And coming in just to add a little bit of spice to our list, we have the AK-47 Radiance. Radiance doesn't even matter. You can use whatever AK skin you like the best. But the AK just received a buff, making it a 3-shot to the body, and I believe a 2-shot to the head or a 3-shot to the head. I'm not sure, but I just know it's a lot better now. I used it today. I might make a video on it. This is nuts. This is my gunsmith for it. You can take out extended mag and put on suppressor if you really wanted to for the muzzle. But yeah, I highly recommend you try out the AK if you have not yet this season. And same perks, same everything as my other assault rifle loadouts. Next up, we have the Hoger 26. And I'm not sure if I included this in my list last season. Oh man, it's toxic, but it's still good. So here is my gunsmith. This is the one you're literally always going to see in ranked. If you wanted, you could run mono suppressor, give yourself a little bit more range on it. But yeah, this is just, I hate this gun. Okay. Anyways, we're running the same perks and everything that we were running on assault rifles. You want to play the same way, play slow, play back. And honestly, for the Hoger, I would actually recommend, instead of dead silence, use hardline. You're going to farm people with this gun. You're going to get your score streaks really fast. And that's the only LMG we have on our list. Next up, we have the SKS. And I love the I cannot say the name of the skin, but it has a really clean iron sight. Highly recommend using it if you have it. And we're running disabled just to be extra toxic. As soon as we hit them, they're not going to be able to move. This gun, still extremely strong. 1 tap to the head, 2 shot to the body. And everything else is the same as my LMG and assault rifle loadouts. Last but not least, we have the sniper. We actually are using the Koshka this season. It just got a buff, making the ADS time a little bit faster. I believe this is the #1 sniper right now. I just built it for ADS speed. And this is more of like my search and destroy class. So you could put on a perk like hardwired so you don't get hit by trip mines if you wanted to. I run grenade, trophy system, the works. I didn't really set up my score streaks. You can just use the same score streaks I've been doing the whole video. And that's it for the top 10 loadouts for this season. If you guys enjoyed, of course, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.